Hey guys, Tom here and welcome back to another episode of My Cars. Today we are going to try and install the GReddy Type S blow-off valve. Here it is. We've got the new adapters that I'm rubbing with my thumb to indicate which parts are adapted. So machined aluminum on the cast iron aluminum blow-off valve. Very cool. It is basically going to be replacing this. So if I have this here like that, this here like that, I'm hoping everything will fit just fine. It's a little bigger because of the adapters, but I'm hoping we'll be able to get it in the stock location and just replace it very easily. That's the dream. Yeah, we're gonna head over to Habibi Motorsport and give it a try. I have put the Cobb access port up there using the cool sticky mount thing. The car has been cleaned very recently in the last vlog. So everything is super nice and not dusty, and it's just, oh, it feels good to have it be clean and nice and have the gauge and all that sort of stuff, and doing this today. But yeah, I'm actually leaving a little bit early to head to Edwardsville to check out some apartments. I'm not gonna film that. I can update you guys on that in a different vlog or something. And then I'm gonna head over to St. Louis, and then it's upgrade time. I'm hoping this works because this has been a long time coming. Like a year or more. I cannot remember when I first bought the GReddy Type S blow-off valve, but it's been a long time coming. So let's do this. Oh, okay. I made it to Habibi Motorsport, or Vermilion. I don't know if they're still sharing warehouse. I just went to the same address as last time. Let's hope we can make this work. Fingers crossed. GReddy Type S. Let's do this. All right, boys and girls, the blow-off valve is on the car and it works. But there are a few things we're gonna have to do to the car to make it a little bit more reliable again, but it's done and it works and it sounds good. You ready? All right, let's get out of here and we'll talk about what else we're probably going to have to do with the car. Ladies and gentlemen, the WRX sounds awesome. So let's go over what we did for the install. So the GReddy Type S blow-off valve is now on the car. In order to get it to whistle, we had to make it, I forget the actual term, it's like open air. It's venting to the atmosphere now instead of recirculating, which means a few things. For one, it means the car is going to have to get a custom tune because now there's a little bit of issue with the fuel and timing or something, and basically now the car can occasionally die if it ever reaches idle, which can be annoying. And I think I've come to a decision, for other financial reasons I'm not going to discuss, but I've come to the decision to build this into something crazy. I know it was, I guess, a life goal, which I had already previously given up on before, to get the E46 M3 and build that into a race car and all that sort of stuff, but I'm 21, still in school. My only income technically is from YouTube, even though they still haven't paid me yet, even though they should have by now. I'm gonna stick with one car and invest a lot of time, money, and effort into this. And so I'm gonna be going to Habibi Motorsport in a few weeks. We're gonna do the tune, but to save money and be a little bit more efficient, we're also going to do the downpipe, or in this case on this car it's called a J-pipe, and we're also going to do the rest of the exhaust. So it's gonna sound good, it's not gonna stall, the blow-off valve will be fine, it'll probably even be a little faster, it'll essentially be stage 2, which could be good for 300 to the wheels, I can't remember. I know it's at least more than 300 to the crank. It'd be cool to make 300 at the wheels. That'd be really nice. So I just did a calculation, 300, and so 300 plus 15% is 345. So it would be about 340, 350 horsepower at the crank, which is very nice. Yeah, so next step is going to be exhaust and tune. We'll see how much faster that makes it. I'm not really trying to make the car fast yet, but that is now the end goal. My goal now is to make this car fast. Like, I'm not gonna say how fast, but I'm working with Ahmed at Habibi Motorsport to figure out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna make it possible. But we're gonna make this car into a proper fast car. And I'm gonna daily it, because it's my only car. I have other cars that I have as backup, like the Camry out there, in case it breaks, but we should be fine. But yeah, we're gonna redo this thing. We're gonna do body kit, wrap, spoiler, engine upgrades, fuel system, internals, tune. I mean, the tune part was pretty obvious, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this really, really, really cool. I'm sorry about the whole delaying of the M3 E46, but financially, I'm not in a position where I can do that in 10 months anymore. Stuff has come up. I have to be responsible and not put myself in debt, because then I won't be able to afford to make any content at all. But on the upside, I will be making more videos about tuning cars and more in real life stuff, which is what I wanted to do originally anyways. So we're gonna make this into a very interesting car, and it's definitely gonna stand out around here. So yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to that. High horsepower Subaru WRX. We're gonna make the Subaru fast. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the sounds of the GReddy Type S blow-off valve. It was a little awkward to install. We at first thought maybe we'd try and do it recirculation, but then we figured, let's just do open air and wait and do a tune later, which does have some side effects like stalling or the engine dying basically, and a little bit of pops and bangs out the exhaust, but I can deal with it. Kind of stuck being in stop and go traffic. We ended up not using the adapter from Newport Fab and Machine out in Iowa, but still I want to give a shout out to them for doing such a good job and being willing to stick with it and help me figure it out. I'll have it as like a paperweight or something, as like a memory with all the effort I've put into it already. But yeah, I figured since I've already spent a fair bit of money on this car anyways, and I'm not really in a position financially to buy a second car, let's just continue life as it's going and just work on this and make this really cool. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Hope you guys are looking forward to the stuff I have planned, even though I'm not going to tell you what it is. But yeah, bugs are already crawling all over the car. yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of My Cars, and I will see you all next time. Keep it crazy, everybody.